yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The Ravens send their punter out now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Again, it'll be Robinson. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That second down play nets a -4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And it's caught. And they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Get set. Stop.
And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. We're scoreless after 1.
14-yard line.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give running right is Mitchell. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
First down, Ravens.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Jackson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson will throw again. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
One more, ready?
They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Bengals nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Here we go.
Robinson toss play left side. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with the victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. 11.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The game at 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Raven first down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, middle. 180. He changed it.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Hey, Alpha, what? Yep, what? 180. Hands up, 180. Hands up. No. You. Go ahead. 180. One shot.
Now Jackson. To the right side and intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Booty to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Looking deep here for Chase. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Ravens 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
13. 180. It's up. 180. It's up. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. You. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 12, 11, 180.
Play action. It's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. Big 13. Big 12.
Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Taken right around the 44. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Yeah. Ozzy, sit up. Go right here.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Jackson going to keep it. And it's complete to Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This will be caught by Brown. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Here's a screen for Robinson. Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
Gain of 39 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Mike Green. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to chase. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Jackson now. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, middle. Sit on. 180. You change it. Nice one.
A give here to Mitchell. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Come on, go. 180. Nice shot.
Now Jackson. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And it's 3rd down.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down.
180. Sit up. 180. Sit up.
Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Throwing, Jackson.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Bengals 24.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Ravens, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.